Once again, welcome to my weekly Ask Chuck webcast. Glad to have you participate through Twitter, Facebook, email. As you know, I do this once a week when we're in session. Now, assuming if things go right this week, even after we've been in session on Saturday and Sunday, you will not have a webcast from me until after Labor Day, because the Senate usually takes the month of August for summer break. So I'll be in Iowa holding town meetings in the remaining, I think, 14 counties of the 99 counties I haven't visited yet. Finish that. Some of you will see me at the state fair. Some of you will see me where I'm making appearances for speeches. I welcome participation during the month of August. I'll be around Iowa quite a bit during that period of time, maybe all the time, and hopefully all the time. I take advantage of this opportunity when I invite you to send your questions in to actually answer a couple questions orally. Today I'm going to answer 3, so I go to the first question is from, if I can find it here, the first question is from Dave Des Moines, asks, Chuck, so when will, with will being capitalized, you address the question of the flat tax? I'm willing to address the question of the flat tax anytime that it can be brought up. I'm a member of the Finance Committee. I'm not leader of the Republicans there anymore because I served my 6 years, and welcome this opportunity to have a flat tax. But the answer to your question is a discussion of a flat tax will come up when we have the issue of tax reform, and that will be decided by Chairman Max Baucus of Montana. And quite frankly, I don't know whether he intends to have a subject like that for discussion or not, but you can sure count on me being an advocate for such of a issue coming before the Finance Committee. The next question is from JP of Des Moines, tweets, on behalf of hardworking Iowans and his family, please do right and balance our nation's budget. Well, today I can give you the good news as a result of the compromise on the debt ceiling increase to be able to tell you that it's confirmed now that sometime between October the 1st and Christmas, both houses of Congress will have an opportunity to vote on the question of a constitutional amendment requiring a balanced budget. And you can be sure that I will vote for that, as I did the last time it was up several years ago. It takes a 2/3 vote. I don't know whether we'll get a 2/3 vote, but I'm sure going to be trying to be one of those 67 and urging 66 other people to vote. I think without a doubt we've got 47 Republicans solidly behind it, but the extent to which we get 20 Democrats is kind of unpredictable at this point, but we're going to be trying to do it. And the people will have several weeks now to lobby their congressmen and senators to be for such a constitutional amendment. I want to also tell you that I voted for a bill that promotes a balanced budget, but it also has interim ways of budget control. I voted for the cap, the cut, and the balance pieces of legislation that passed the House but was defeated in the United States Senate. I voted for it, and all Republicans voted for it, and I believe a few Democrats voted for it, but it didn't have enough votes to pass. I'm going to do something now that I don't normally do, but I'm going to take a letter that was written to me and answer it this way. The question comes from Dale Giese of Boone, and he writes the question. He says, I have a number of questions, but he's going to leave it to one right now. Did you vote to block a bill that would have ended $2 billion worth of subsidies to our oil companies? The answer to that is yes, based upon how it came up and also the proposition that if you tax something, you get less of it. And quite frankly, we don't want less petroleum coming into this country or being domestically produced, and I favor domestically produced oil. We want more of it, not less. So the old rule of economics, if you tax something, you get less of it. I don't want less oil. The second thing is we're in a recession, and the old rule that you shouldn't increase taxes when you're in a recession holds very dear to my heart because I want to create jobs, not hurt jobs. And thirdly, to tell you that I'd be very happy to review all corporate taxes, not just on oil companies, but on anybody. The first proposition is you shouldn't treat one corporation different than another. So why would you want to treat oil companies different than pharmaceuticals or any other corporation? But it's very legitimate to change subsidies through the tax code. At the very same time, we're going to reduce the marginal tax rate for corporations. And I favor very much reducing corporate tax rates because the United States is very uncompetitive with our international competition because we have the second highest corporate tax rate in the world, and it makes our corporations very uncompetitive, and it means that we don't create as many jobs here in America as we otherwise would. So I will look at not just oil companies, but all corporations to close tax loopholes at the same time that we're going to reduce the marginal tax rate to make our corporations more competitive to create more jobs here in America. Thank you very much, all of you who sent your questions in. Now I want to tell you what we're going to do this week. We're going to deal with this debt ceiling increase, and we're also probably going to deal with the FAA reauthorization this week. Thank you very much for participating, and I hope to be back with you after Labor Day for another Ask Chuck webcast.